Well, what do you know? We're back out here doing some raised beds, folks. And look at this. This is the before. We have, some wood here. We're gonna put it on the other side. We'll use a little bit of that wood for the bottom. Do a little bit of hugelkultur action. If you want to see a video on that, just check out my other videos on using pieces of wood on the bottom of your raised beds. It holds the moisture. It's a slow release fertilizer, and yeah, it helps you fill up your beds a little bit more efficiently. So I'm gonna move the grill, and then we'll have a little bit of pea gravel on that side, pea gravel on this side, but then here's a gate here, so we gotta leave that open. And then over here, this is before we do any work here, we're gonna have 2 raised beds. There's 2 up on the porch there that we're gonna transfer over to here. So one there, one here. We're gonna cut it out, grade it in, fill in with new enriched compost. Probably put a little compost right there too. But here's our materials. Got some good compost going on, and Josh is planting plants over there. He's getting it done. We're gonna finish all the planting. But yeah, got some good compost here and in the back of the truck. So it's going down, folks. We're gonna be putting in a raised bed and transferring 2 raised beds to right here, and then pea gravel around. Pretty simple, pretty sweet, pretty awesome. Here we go. Getting it in, Josh, getting it in.
Yeah.
Sweet. Putting it up here on this porch makes it easier because got the base going on. Now let's put these in. Boom, shaka boom, boom.
Yeah, right.
Coming in, kids. Here we go.
I was about to do that, and then you guys brought this over here. You told me to do that, but then you told me to come over here and move the rock, so...
Well, Jonah,
You're supposed to do both.
let's just say I'm imperfect, all right?
Yes, you are. It's okay.
All right.
Ow, that was my arm.
Boom, shika, bang, ring, ring, shang, yang, ring.
You might want to elongate that pile there.
You're going to elongate your pile.
Whoa.
Can I get a stretcher?
Stretcher?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Let's go. Why'd you go higher and higher?
Because it's easier to hold.
Ready? Just drop. Cool.
Whoa, look at
I
there.
think we need to slide your way, Josh.
Perfect fit.
Have to lift over that. Get over these. Yep. There we go. Now we'll just level it off. I'm debating whether we should push it straight to the wall and leave a little space here, but I think we're gonna actually set it right on the concrete. That way no weeds will come out of the edge right there. And then we'll just shore up the backside with dirt. And that way there's plenty of space back behind here where there's airflow and doesn't decompose because it's touching the fence. So Josh, let's lift it on the edge of the concrete.
Sweet. You just answered all of my questions I was going to ask you.
Oh, fancy schmancy.
Nice. Uh-oh. That was a crack. Was that your spine or the wood?
There we go. Now we'll get some stones and shore it up. Sweet.
And you can see the crack. Very nice.
Shore it up. Yeah. Okay. You just stone right here.
Don't skip leg day, Josh.
I've never skipped leg day.
That's right.
Jump higher than you can think.
Whoa. I couldn't even comprehend that. It was so out of this world.
Exactly.
We need a level. You can stop it. Right, we're loading it with good stiff. Also got some wood down in here. It's gonna hugelkultur, decompose. Pretty cool. Hey, we got some fabric down. Wow! And then also, one thing with fabric though you might want to know about is I always do it kind of like shingles, so the top level overlaps the bottom level. So So that's just one little thing. And now we're gonna pop these in here. Quapow. Those were old raised beds. Did we film these before we started?
Nope.
Oh man. Well, anyways, they were on very long, tall stilts, and the bottoms didn't have any contact to soil, and they didn't have any like clay matter in them. So like they would not hold any water. They just run right through with water. So we're putting them in the spots, gonna make sure they fit. Then we'll cut out the fabric and make sure they have access to the actual soil, and that will mean that they get worms and biota, and they keep their moisture. Whoa, here we are. Progress has been made. Got the pea gravel area ready. This bed is done. Got some seriously awesome compost in here. Always the best. That stuff is going to be happy for all these plants. See all the organic matter in there? Got some leaf matter, got some decomposed, yeah, there's some leaves again. All kinds of good stuff in there. Over here, voila, repurposed the beds. Boom, boom, boom. They were doing not so good before, but now they have access to the ground. We cut the fabric out so they have access to the ground. Those worms are gonna start going up and down. They're gonna hold their moisture a lot better. We added in my compost to the existing soil, so it's got some perlite in it. It's got some, the soil, existing soil wasn't too bad, but it did not have enough clay matter, like minerals. The organic matter of it will be helpful for breaking down all this clay that's already in here that I just brought in. So all that combined will be awesome. Then we go ahead and repurpose some bricks along the back side so that the pea gravel does not come out of the bed. Pea gravel coming in, see it right there. Let's see how it turns out. Also repurpose some stones there and here. Corner stones. I love to repurpose things. So that is the goal. We're gonna pop those in there and make it happen. Here we go. Boom, done, folks, done. Let me show you how it looks. Boom, Shigaraka, there she is. 2.5 by 8 foot bed. Fully complete. I'm gonna put these braces on here, and soil in here is nice and happy. A lot of organic matter, but also we have got some clay material, which you want to have both of. So that is ready to grow some serious plants. It's in a bit of a more shady spot, and so it's perfect for growing greens. All kinds of lettuce, kale, spinach, muscule mixes, all that kind of stuff. And right over here we have our 2 repurposed beds. Now if they want to, they can come in and paint it a different color, but I think it looks pretty good. So pea gravel and a little TLC on the beds. We made sure and dug out the bottom and cut out the fabric so that all this else around here has fabric, but then we're right underneath the beds, boom, has plenty of access to those earthworms, those microorganisms, and they will have that exchange going up and down. I always like to leave the bottom of my beds open so that your soil biota, soil life can thrive. Went ahead and put some repurposed material here and along the edge just to keep those pea gravel in, keep it a nice clean look. And we have the larger stones in the corners. So yeah, folks, it turned out good. Might as well repurpose it. And now that soil is mixed in with my compost and topsoil mix. So now it's ready to grow some good veggies. All in all, we have a nice little area that can grow some serious food. And look at that. That was just a random little corner piece of nothing that now can grow plenty of food for these folks. It doesn't take much space. So yeah, turned out good. Thanks all for watching. I'll do a last little reel of what it looks like. But yes, good times. I love to see the before and after. Josh and Jonah killed it today. We really had great teamwork. They had to head out, but yes, really turned out good. Actually, before I leave, let me show you the rest of the landscape we did right around here. Boom. This place looked way different. There was a massive, huge tree or bush right here that we had to pull out. If you look back in the videos, you'll see previous videos what was going on. This juniper we trimmed up. Japanese maple we trimmed up a bit. Put the nandina, and then we have some salvia, drift roses. I just put in Lord Petalum right there, and then repurposed monkey grass or larapi, and then nandina. These are very tough, hardy plants. That's why we chose those for this spot. Then we've got our sky pencils, salvia, yew, which was here already, but we trimmed it up. And we just added a hinoki cypress. Those things grow so slow, but it'll be nice addition to right here. And then we have these, they're not golden mop, but they're related to golden mop. And then a Distilium, arborvitae, emerald green. And then I went ahead and popped in 2 little daylilies. Might as well right there. Salvia, drift roses, salvia, boom, boom, boom. And then we also added in some ferns underneath this hemlock tree. We'll see how they do. We also trimmed up the hemlock tree. A lot of words, hopefully that makes sense. And then later, we're gonna come in with some peonies underneath that tree. But y'all, it's super fun times. Oh yeah, we added in this rock work right here and around that bed. So sometimes it just takes a little TLC to make a place look awesome. Okay, let me give you a last little reel of the raised beds. But thanks for watching. This is Garden Guy. I'm Benj Meeks. I love to take spaces and transform them into edible and beautiful abundance. And a lot of times it's just random little spaces like this over here. I mean, look at this. It's just like you wouldn't really think of it as a place to grow food, but it's beautiful now. It was all ratty, now it's beautiful. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more edible fun stuff. Let's go.